Okay. So, I think we're going to try the Zealot. Zealot? 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 Why is the game gone? What's difficulty 2 again? Let's go back to difficulty 1 for now. Zealots focus on shooting rarely but lethally. Their weak statistics can be greatly buffed with calculations and waiting for the right opening. Collect unused cards and use them later to forge a powerful elemental arrow with their ultimate ability. After using a maneuver or a quiver, gain plus 25% damage for the next hit. Alright. Low health. I think we chose the plus 20 max HP yesterday before we left. Assuming that it carries over. I would assume it does. I have no reason to think that it would not. Alright. It did. I have 80 health. I think we're just good to go. Why are you doing this? Okay. Let's go. Nope, it's still doing it. I guess we're going to window. Apply. Okay. We'll pop a candle. Now let's go see what this character is all about. Okay. Draw one random elemental arrow. Charging, discard any card. So all of this is the same as the other archer we played yesterday. How do we... Oh, I guess discard is just, for now, any cards we don't play. Oh, when you play it, it counts as a discard too? Not that time? Alright, well, we'll just play this. And we got 3 for discarding at the end of the turn. Okay. Gain 50% damage this turn, 10 armor next turn. Let's feint. Now we can bow draw. And then we can shoot. We got 10 armor. And we're losing barrier at the end of the turns as well. You start a turn with negative armor, yeah, so it's the same. Okay. Smoke shot stuns as well. It doesn't matter. Gain plus 40% damage for the next hit. Discard all arrows. Increase by 20% for each hand. So I guess you would do this. And then draw 2 arrows. And then shoot. Okay. Okay. Some meat. Duplicate the next card played. Draw 2 cards. Their energy cost is reduced to 0. Interesting. Gain 50 barrier. Deal 1 hit and gain 25. Deal 3 hits. That's pretty good. I think we'll take that. The volleys, I never used them last time. Every second hit in combat deals 20% more damage. Every 12th hit stuns. Every turn increase the damage of the first hit by 25. I think we go shoot to forget. Because we're going to be shooting a lot, I would imagine. An altar. We'll probably actually interact with the altar later though, but... Let's go this, 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 because we'll get armor, or we'll get barrier because we're at negative armor. Once per round. Draw 1 random elemental arrow. We'll see. Okay. Got 13 damage. So right now we're taking 1. Seriously? Oh, right, we're at negative armor, so we didn't get any. Alright, well, you die. That's not going to give us... Let's see here. Do damage. Not gonna kill him, but let's see. Still trying to figure out exactly how this works. So like, what do the different levels give you? We'll go with that. No, we'll go with this. We will draw 2 arrows. We will shoot you. We will shoot you. Higher elk gives a more powerful diversion. Oh, okay. That works. And how's it going? How's your morning been? Not bad, not bad. Good to hear. I mean, none of this really matters. Gain barrier to 150% of your current one. Well, I think we're just gonna get killed fairly easily here. 15 to 25. Reduce target's armor by 100. Okay, there you go. So we took some damage. Draw 2 arrows. Gain 30 armor for 4 turns. Deal 1 hit for 400% damage. Next turn, lose 1 damage. I think we go for armor.
The
Okay.
shrine has. You feel us?
Let's ask for healing. Obviously overheal, but that's fine. After using a maneuver or quiver, gain 25% damage for the next hit. Okay, need to remember that. What do we got? Treasure. That's the legendary. The Seeking Traveler, dude. Okay, let's do this. Tambury on all enemies. Oh, I should have played. We'll play that. We'll pop a candle. Gain barrier equal to 150% of your armor. Yeah, I ain't got no armor. And I'm not getting any either. This is the moment where you definitely end up just taking smacks to the face with these characters. That's good though. He killed that guy. Okay, we'll start with that. Then we'll go with this. We'll draw 2 arrows. We'll just start smacking. We don't need to stun and give someone the 50% damage, which I should have used there because I was going to get hit. I never use them. I always think there's a better time to use them, but I should probably use them when I'm going to take damage. Like early on a fight when I don't have barrier. Or like right now when I'm not going to get barrier. Then again, I can just smoke shot him. And then just hit him a couple times. And we'll play this to discard it. And then we will... I think we're going to get you killed. Possible. Which arrow did we get? Yeah. I think you're dead. So yeah, I should use the wind chimes to save damage when I can't get any barrier. Increase damage by 2 at the end of your turn. Deal 1 hit for 2 or to 5 damage to all enemies. I like both of these, but I think I'll take the straight damage.
The man shoots a quick look at you, and you're jolted by the pure insanity in his eyes. He draws his weapon and attacks.
Alright, maybe the way I'm doing this is correct. It's just going to take a couple runs. We'll do this. And we'll get some more barrier. Now we're not taking any damage. And then, I mean, we can stun them, but there's no need. We'll do this to get 25 barrier. We might take 1 damage. but you would like to think that we won't? It would be a very bad roll if we did? No. Okay. If we charge arrow bag, oh, we only got one we can play. That sucks. Well, that did not go as planned. I was hoping that was going to be a stun. Are any of them stuns? No. Reduce armor, reduce damage. That would have been nice. Okay. Well, this time let's pop this. Less than the damage we're going to take. A ton of little shots. We... are not going to get them. We're going to take another shot here. It won't be that bad, but it is more damage. We should just get him killed. Alright, that works. Gain 75 barrier if your armor is equal or smaller. And then the other one is 75 barrier above 25, yeah. Gain 1 energy, lose 50 armor. I do not like that. Gain 4 toxic shots for 6. How do I see what toxic shots are? Okay. Deal 1 hit for 50% damage and reduce target's armor by 50 until the end of combat. That's pretty good. Need 6. I think we do that. 5 barrier after discarding every arrow and spirit arrow. Every 12th hit deals 200% damage. At the start of each turn with full ultimate, gain plus 100%. Yeah, I think this is probably the best. One of these two. We don't seem to be hitting as much. So I think we go with this. Because I do discard arrows half frequently. We got this blade again. Might be alright. I wonder if he... is going to be on the next floor too. But I assume the way that we're doing it is the correct way now. I assume. Okay. Let's see. It's the shrine. Let's go do the treasure. It's the milestone thing. Oh, this dude. Okay. Stun a random enemy. Alright. But we can't do anything else. Sweet. That was not a great plan. Okay. So I have a better idea of how this works this time. You can stack kills with it pretty quick. Last time I was just using it to get out of my deck. Let's faint. We're not getting any damage out there. I mean, we have enough now. I think you damage this dude first. And if you pull an arrow, damage this dude again, he dies and attacks him. We don't have a way to draw more arrows, so I don't like this as much. But I do get barrier for discarding arrows. So let's do it. Because we get enough barrier not take damage, and then we'll buff again. This class is all about building up damage bonuses and then doing a single heavy hit with aim shot or the elemental ultimate. Yeah, that does make sense considering what it tells you in the bio, and I just read it like 3 times and then just forget. So yeah, I need to just relax on dealing damage a little bit and build it up. So like if we do this, and then do this, oh, we didn't get him. We get a free one, yeah. So we're at 225 still. Stun a random enemy, possibly. Let's gain armor. Let's go with this and start smacking him. I think we'll get some barrier. I think we'll... that might kill him. But we should get 5 more barrier. I should have used the wind chimes, actually. That's another time to use the wind chimes. Get stunned, please. We're not taking damage. We might just get this guy killed. We will just get this guy killed. Okay, I gotta remember to use the wind chimes. The stupid wind chimes, man. I can use them every battle.
You found what was when you filled your
gain a new combat slot for items. Unlock a new weapon slot for runes. I think you do better taking that. I don't think we have any other ruins right now, but we usually don't have any trouble getting ruins. We'll take a candle. We'll pop a candle. I don't think we've beat a legendary enemy since we found the candle maker, who I also didn't speak to because I forgot. But so I don't know how many candles the legendary enemies are going to drop now. I assume it's going to be 2 to 3, but stun a random enemy. We don't need to necessarily. What's this third side? 3 hits for 15 to 22. We'll gain damage buff. We could stun someone again. We don't need to. Okay, he's dead. We faint. We unbreakable faint. We've got enough. This turn, we'll play it to flip it. We'll do that. We'll wait. We'll gain armor. We'll gain barrier. And then we'll shoot. And we'll wait. Stun a random enemy. We might not have to. We'll pull our card. Then we'll maneuver and get a buff. We'll dust you. We'll dust you. And we should just dust you too. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Create 20 barrier. That's pretty good, actually. I'll take that. We'll take that. It's only a 1-turn buff, but it gets us out of damage if we need to.
As you approach the tree,
I don't think I've done this one
seems
before.
to shift and move. You draw closer, and suddenly you realize why the tree appears to be moving. Dozens of rotting bodies dangle and sway in the breeze. It looks like a strange dance with their necks nodding along in their nooses.
We'll loot it.
While circling the tree, you notice something lying on the ground.
I got $100. Okay, what is this? What be you? Just nothing? No, you're something.
As the flick.
Let's boost it. Will that work on the the combat, I wonder? All in the name of science. Well, let's start with trap. We'll shoot. I probably could have killed you if I had done this in a better way. I'll take 2 to 3 to the face. We'll feint. We'll unbreakable feint. We have no attacks. We're not taking damage. We don't need to do that. I think we just end. We don't have any options. Him getting healed is not ideal. Let's start with this. I read that wrong. I definitely thought there was more damage. It's not gonna matter though. Get stunned. Stop what you're doing. You can't hurt me. I should just pull an elemental arrow, but it's not gonna matter. See ya. Deal one hit for 150 or 150%. Ascend every time you play it. Raise the cost. Return 3. Deal one hit for 200%. I think that's worth it. Let's do that. Reduce all armor. Reduce armor of all enemies by 10, or increase max HP by 30. I think we increase max HP by 30. Back to the tavern.
What was once a lively tavern, suddenly a small man with a red nose approaches, waving bottles of hooch. His smell is one of a kind, a uniquely pungent odor that you can feel coating the inside of your nose. It's a mix of sweat, ale, and piss, with a subtle note of rotten grapes sprinkled on top. He looks like a caricature of a dancing fairy, but this fairy happens to be the drunkest, hairiest, and smelliest person in all Avalon.
Come on, take a sip. Don't be shy. Drink with me, and you'll forget every useless skill you've ever learned and every worthless person you've ever met. Just let your brain melt. It's my special recipe. Isn't that wonderful? Let your brain melt from my special recipe.
Get a random consumable and a runestone combat encounter. Sure.
You feel the fluid burning down your throat and into your stomach, leaving a peculiar iron-like aftertaste. You have no idea what the swill is, but at least one thing was true. You're sure it made you forget something. The man belches loudly.
Now we fight. What's the use of drinking without a proper fight to commemorate the evening?
Alright. I'll fight you. He's got 500 health. Boozing adrenaline make him a powerful foe. He won't be able to keep standing on his legs for too long though. This fight will automatically end when the countdown timer hits it. Okay. I wonder if I get more if I kill him in time before that happens, but I mean, we don't have a way to not take damage right now. I think I'll just pop this. I'll take the armor and then I'll block. I won't stun him. I don't think it's worth it. Faint again. Don't need to do that. I think we draw the arrows. I don't have a way to get any armor. Huh. Oh, I should have waited till the end of my turn to use the wind chimes. That sucks. Alright, well, we're just gonna get a smack. Alright, if I discard arrows, I get barrier. So I definitely could have just done that. Since it, like, he's gonna fall down anyway after this turn.
The man finally collapses and disappears into the weirdness. You find a few things on the ground.
Oh wow, okay, so we get a ton. Okay. In the first turn of combat, draw one additional card. Heal for 5 after every combat. Each card played increases your damage by 5 this turn. Increase armor by 10. Both of those sound good. I still think I want the max HP 30. I think we play this. I'll put this in here. And then smoke bomb. Reduce enemies damage by 50%. Okay.